person, and why do 800 people care what I have to say? But then again, I speak about, or I tweet about a lot of different subjects, a lot of different events. I found that I gained about 200 followers during inauguration because I attended the event, and so all of a sudden everybody wanted to know what I was doing. But I just find it interesting how your following will fluctuate depending on what you say. Sometimes I'll tweet about a client or something, and all of a sudden I'm down 15 followers, and I'm not going to change what I talk about, but it's interesting. And you know, the secret to the success of Twitter, I think, is to really just push content out there. You don't have to talk about what you had for lunch. I know that's kind of a joke among people. Oh, people don't want to know about, you know, when I woke up. You don't have to write that. Some people do. They probably have about 5 followers. But you can talk about things that are of interest to you. You can link to different articles. I found that the people who have over 1,000, over 10,000, and even, you know, silly little Ashton Kutcher who has over 1 million, they link a lot to different articles. They use a lot of memes, which are just the hashtags, and they create them. I gave advice to someone the other day who was looking to increase their followership, I guess, on Twitter, and they were like, I don't know how to do that. You know, I'm stuck at this one number, but I talk about interesting things, and I agreed, and I said, well, why don't you start building hashtags and just putting a £sign in front of a category, and really a hashtag is just categorizing your tweet, and you know, people might pick that up, and that might become something viral on Twitter. I think that's really interesting. On every Friday, Twitter does something called Follow Friday, where you can just kind of pick the person you like to follow most, and you put the £sign and Follow Friday, and that's a hashtag or a meme. But that just originated one day with some guy saying, okay, I want people to know who I follow, and so he started it, and it just spread like wildfire. So doing something like that, I think, can really build you on Twitter. As far as Facebook and all of the other platforms, I think for someone in our field, because we work with it so closely, really pushing your professional presence out there will help you be more successful. Don't, you know, upload any pictures that might be, you know, less than professional, and if you do, make them private. Don't write anything that might be misconstrued, and also really monitor what you say and what other people are saying about you. And really with Twitter, I just say have fun with it, because I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it was fun. If I had 2 followers, I would still be tweeting because I just really enjoy it. So if you're not having fun with it and it becomes a chore, then you might want to reevaluate, because you don't have to be on every platform. But I don't really think that my secret to success is best for everyone, but once you get out there and splash around a bit, you'll find your own.